Now, it's very kind of, it's very late at night. And you're having a Watoto dream. Would you like to go ahead and roll a perception check for me for your dream?
Yes.
Alright. Let me find some, dark. Okay. All right. With your one success, you have a Watoto dream. Yeah. In that Watoto dream, it's a little fuzzy, just a bit, but you find yourself in a forest. You actually, you've been having dreams appearing in this forest every once in a while, but usually they're pretty peaceful. Pretty normal Watoto dreams. Sometimes you're there with your family, sometimes you're there alone, sometimes you're collecting herbs for your potions, other times mushrooms, other times you're just standing there and nothing's happening. Very seldom do you have any strange vibes from your dream, but this time's a little different, Watoto.
Bookie.
This time the forest is, it seems almost as though there's always something in the corner of your eye. Like a shadow.
Huh.
Yeah.
Strange energy.
Yes.
5G.
Something watching you. 5G. Yes. Could very well be someone watching you from between the trees. Who could they be? Yeah. Government spies, perhaps? Always watching you from in between the trees. And this time, instead of being full of sunlight, the forest is actually rather dark. Yeah. And it's full of shadows. Very spooky. And it's interesting because the shadows appear even in the darkness. Usually, you can see a shadow very strongly when it's light outside. But this time, the shadows kind of permeate the darkness. And Watoto, you're not a very fearful Watoto at all. You don't easily get scared. But there is something uneasy. There's something here that makes you feel strange. For the first time, you feel as though you're not having a Watoto dream, but rather a Watoto nightmare. And just like that, you realize that the shadow is getting closer and closer to you in the corner of your eye, and no matter which way you turn, Watoto, the shadow kind of stays there, but you can't see it very, very clearly. It's blurred out. You can't discern anything about it.
Watoto, run.
All right, Watoto, you run in your dream, and it's one of those dreams where it feels like, on your feet are strapped to bricks. Yeah. So even though you try to run, your footsteps are heavy, and you can't get very far, Watoto.
Watoto trip.
Ah, yes, Watoto trips and falls. And even when you close your eyes, or rather, even when your face hits the leaves, it seems as though the shadow is still there in the corner of your eye, despite your face being in the ground. And just like that, Watoto, you snap back awake. And you're back in your trailer. But something is strange, Watoto.
Watoto smell. Something.
You sniff. Something smells like mushroom.
Bad mushroom.
Bad mushroom. In fact, it's coming from your lab, actually.
Explore lab.
All right. You go to your lab, and let's make a perception check.
Okay.
Could be a 60-10. when you enter your lab... Oh, man. All right, you enter your lab with 3 successes. That's a pretty good success. You are immediately able to notice that something is very wrong in here, Watoto. A lot of the plants that you had been growing before, it seems as though suddenly they are incredibly overgrown and a dark, deep purple color. Yeah. And your mushrooms, they don't look like your usual mushrooms. No, not this time. This time, they've grown black and rotten, and they have these deep, bright, deep purple spots on them.
No, what's all the business?
Oh, no. This is bad. Your stock has been ruined. And the smell, it's not like the usual stinky mushroom that you enjoy sniffing. No, this time, it's something truly, truly repugnant. Yeah, yucky. Really nasty stuff. And just like that, while you're kind of surveying your inventory, Watoto, you notice that the vines and the plants are almost pulsating.
Wow.
Like something is alive inside of them.
Cut.
Yeah.
Cut vine.
You cut the vine? Okay. Gotcha. You cut the vine. I'll go ahead and just give that to you. You don't need to roll for that. You grab a knife that you use usually for chopping up herbs, and you slash open the vine. And inside what you find is truly nasty. It looks almost like... It reminds you of rotted human flesh inside of your vines. And just like that, as soon as you slash open the vine, see that rotted human flesh with not blood, but something purple and sticky pulsating out of it, you hear something else. A skirmish happening outside.
Father Watoto.
It's almost as though you knew something was going on, because you do hear Father Watoto's voice. Get the hell off my land! Off in the distance. What do you choose to do, Watoto?
Help Father Watoto with gun.
Right, yeah. You go to help Father Watoto with your gun. All right. You exit to the front, and let's make another perception check. All right, here we go. 6d10. All right. Very, very perceptive today, Watoto, with 3 successes. All right. With your 3 successes, you dash out of the trailer, look around you back and forth, and you see that the outside of the trailer is not like it usually is on most nights. No, instead of it being dark outside, it looks as though a yellow smog has infiltrated Watoto land.
Oh, government gas.
Must be. Or at least that's definitely what your father was thinking. Father Watoto has the guard dogs and the shotgun and is looking back and forth, almost maniacally, and looks back at you and says, Watoto, come here!
Yes, Father.
Something strange is going on, my son. Do you see the shadow?
Big shadow, purple plant, yellow fog.
Ah, that's right, your greenhouse. I saw something strange is going on there. I swear they've finally figured us out. The government's got our number, Watoto. This is it. This is the night that we have to defend our land.
Okay, Watoto ready. Have bomb.
All right, you have the bomb with you and your gun as well. The guard dogs are on high alert, but it seems almost as though they can't really discern that anything is going on. They're like barking a little bit. They're on high alert, mostly because Father Watoto is on high alert. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, the dogs just run deep into the forest.
Oh, no. Huggies.
No, the doggies. They're gone. They've gone deep into the woods. And Father Watoto calls after them, Hey, get back here! Oh, son of a bitch, they've got us. They've got us.
What do we do, Father?
We stand our ground. I'll cover this side. I'll cover the east side, and you cover the west. Back to back, my son.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, so you guys kind of stand your ground and are like looking back and forth, and are on high alert. And all of a sudden, Father Watoto looks back at you and says, "Can you go check on your mother? I haven't seen her."
Oh, I will look for her.
All right, go look for Mother Watoto, and I'll hold down the fortress.
Okay, Father, good luck.
All right, do me proud, my son. And your father, with the shotgun, begins to kind of turn around in circles. You can notice that his eyes are bloodshot and maniacal. Yeah, something definitely strange is going on. Something has really, really alerted Father. And though you can't see anything strange besides the yellow mist, you are also on high alert as well. So let's go look for Mother Watoto. All right. In order to search the trailer thoroughly, I need you to go ahead and roll a wits and investigation check.
Oh, 5.
All right. 5d10. Oh my goodness. Incredibly perceptive to find Mother Watoto. All right. With 3 successes, the first thing that you immediately notice is that Mother Watoto is not in her usual hammock. She's missing.
Ah,
Yep, she's gone. And also, her usual computer is gone as well.
oh,
However, what you can immediately see, searching through the whole trailer, you cannot find Mother Watoto, but you do see that there was some sign of a struggle.
Mother Watoto taken for plan.
That's right. That's the only thing that it could be. There's nothing else. The government must have finally figured them out.
I will get Mother back.
Yes, I'm sure that you would do her proud. But for now, Mother Watoto is missing, and Father Watoto lets out a yell to you and says, "Watoto, come back!"
Help Father.
All right, you go back to help your father, and you see this time, Father Watoto is, there's something very strange about him this time. Something different. You see, Father Watoto is usually very kind of steadfast and unafraid. But this time, you see something you've never seen before, Watoto. You see Father's knees shaking.
What's wrong, Father?
Don't you see it, my son? Do you see the shadow?
I don't see it. Perception wasn't high enough.
Well, you gotta look harder, my son. He starts looking up and down with his gun frantically and starts to shoot. To the right, to the left, pow, pow, both ways. But you see nothing, Watoto. You don't see the shadow that Father is talking about. And Father says, no matter where I turn, it's always in the corner of my eye, and it's getting closer.
Father, you're going crazy. Take medicine mushroom. It help.
Thank you, my son. And you offer him your medicine mushroom. And he takes it. He eats the mushroom. The one that, I guess you have one that kind of helps against derangement. So you eat that mushroom, and now I'd say that your mushroom stock is at about only 1 more mushroom with a magical effect. So you go ahead and offer this mushroom to your father, and Father Watoto eats the mushroom, and his legs stop shaking. However, you see his face become very stern, and he points his gun directly in front of both of you and says, "I see it clearly now. It won't stay in the corner of my eye forever." And just like that, he takes another shot. And when he takes the shot, Watoto, you see something intriguing materialize before you. Let's go ahead and do another perception check.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, all right. Okay, Watoto. Oh my gosh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. With 4 successes. You look dead ahead, Watoto, and you see what it was that your father shot at, but only for a moment. Only for but a moment, you see. Something unbelievable, actually. Something shadowy that has been lurking, and you recall you saw something similar in your dream. It's not just shadowy, In fact, it's something alien. It's something time and space rending, hanging in this place space like a very illness to the air that you breathe. You can't see it outright, because your mind refuses to accept what you're seeing. The humanity in you kind of forces you to not look directly at it, but the dark, alien thing is almost seeming to whisper directly to you, Watoto, as it makes itself visible. Watoto. Go to the forest. Find us. Find us in the forest. We are waiting for you.
Oh, alien.
And just like that, Watoto, it disappears. It's gone. But your father, having shot at it, is very shaken, and kind of backs away and says, "I shouldn't leave the property. I really shouldn't leave. But those things, they might come back. Yeah, they might come back." Oh my God, my son, what are we going to do about... Oh gosh, they're here. They figured us out. Where's your mother?
She's gone.
Oh my God. By Watoto, they've got her.
Abducted mother, Watoto, what do we do?
My son, you need to go find your mother. You must. I can't leave this property. I don't know what kind of microchip that company planted in my brain, but I can't leave. If I leave, I don't know what'll happen to me. I could be ripped apart by 100 dogs. Who could say what could happen to me? I can't leave. I'm counting on you, my son.
Father, stay. I go.
I'll hold down the fort. Thank you, my son. Be careful.
Thank you, Father Watoto. I'll be back.
All right. So you set off into the forest, Watoto. And you head directly where the voices guide you, because every once in a while, Watoto, you can just kind of barely hear. You can barely hear the sound of whispers kind of guiding you along the way. Yeah. Deeper and deeper into the forest until, interestingly enough, you arrive at the research lab.
Huh.
This was the place that, you and, your buddies from the market were set to blow up.
Bomb.
That's right, this is the place. You recall it, very well. Because you've actually seen it. You've seen it from your home. It's visible from your home, but from far away, you see. Yeah. However, you also know that, this place is apparently kind of hard to get into.
Security.
So, yeah. Heavy
High-tech.
security. I mean, they kind of have to be with the kind of secrets that this place could hold. So, in this moment, go ahead and make another perception check to survey the area.